tell me what brought you out here tonight.
Well, what brought me out is definitely trying out these amazing products that are out here. We've got like amazing spray tans and eyebrow extensions and crazy blowouts and braids I've seen. So just really cool brands and trying out new stuff.
Very cool, very cool. So tell me, what is your morning routine like as far as your skincare, as far as cleansing and toning and moisturizing?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that, and right now actually I'm trying to hide a little blemish I have on my forehead. It's just every once a month you get that nasty little blemish that is like, oh, I've got a little trick. The trick is Visine. You just put a little bit of Visine on it and it dries it up.
Wow.
Saline solution.
I've never heard of that.
Right, so just try it out, see if it works for you, your skin, and it works for me, so, but I'm kind of trying to hide it now. But my daily morning routine is just keep it simple. I like products that have been around for a long time. I like Clinique, but I also like new products too, so I keep it simple. I use mild liquid soaps, different brands and stuff like that, and of course a lot of moisturizer. I have 3 different types of moisturizers, and they all start with super, usually. So I just moisturize a lot, especially because we're in LA and it's very, very dry out here. It's drier than you can imagine, so excessively moisturize.
I have to agree with that advice, especially here, any of these climates that are like that, you gotta moisturize.
I'm from Miami, so my skin is usually moist, but here it just dries it out and strips it, so yeah.
Totally, we're not used to that, but we're adapting. But so also, what age do you think a girl should start taking care of her skin? Like thinking about moisturizing, washing, cleansing, sun protection.
Honestly, I think at any age you need to be thinking about sun protection. If you have an infant, you need to be thinking about sun protection for that infant. So as far as just other things that don't have to do with sun protection, I think young girls should take an interest in their skin at a young age. It's not only about anti-aging products, but it's about supplying your skin with the minerals and vitamins that it needs. Because every day we're losing those vitamins, we're losing those minerals, and we need to be getting them through the foods we eat. And if we're not, we need to be getting them through vitamins or lotions or whatever we can to revitalize that. So, yeah. I think at the youngest age where kids can understand and maybe keep it sort of disciplined too. It teaches you a sort of discipline because you have to do it every day, every night. When you wake up, when you go to sleep, take off this, clean that. So it is pretty good. I wouldn't say too young because, kids don't really need any anti-aging or anything, but definitely for minerals and vitamins and things like that, as long as maybe the kid can understand, I'd say.
To get it started early with the routine so they keep it up as part of their normal hygiene.
Yeah, exactly. And then you incorporate a lot of things. During brushing time we do this, and then you have somebody that you've already set up, and it's a sort of routine that you have, and it's not a drag, and you don't forget, and then it's really great because you don't get sunspots. You take care of your skin at a very, very young age, and you're catching it before anything happens.
No, I have to agree with that. Now, with that advice, looking back, is there anything at all related to your skincare that you wish you could change?
Living in Miami, definitely the sun is really harsh out there, and I definitely had many a summer days where I often forgot to apply sunscreen. Hey, I'm going out with my friends, we're going to the pool, we're going to Venetian, let's just hang out, and I would forget. I definitely regret that. I have a couple little spots that are hard to remove, unless you have money for lasers or peels and things like that. It's kind of hard, but that still is detrimental to your skin. It could be very hurtful. So just to try to take care of it and avoid that, and always use sun protection. My favorite thing about sunscreen is when I found out about 2 years ago what it looks like under UV light. Have you seen that video? It was viral, and basically they have women applying sunscreen, and it looks like black paint. Yeah. Right, and so I immediately, when I thought about that, that's my go-to. It's I gotta put my paint on, my warrior paint on. Right, and that's what it feels like because the sun is so harsh, and honestly, in one sitting, you can get melanoma. So it's a very important thing to talk about, and protecting your skin and protecting your body is, you got one only, so